The U.S. Navy has accused Michael Cassidy, a Christian veteran and Navy instructor pilot, of engaging in, quote, extremist activity.
The allegations come after he destroyed a Satanic statue displayed at Iowa State's Capitol last year. NTD's Daniel Monahan spoke with Cassidy about the case.
The controversy began when the Iowa Satanic Temple installed the statue during the Christmas season, sparking public outrage. Cassidy says he felt compelled to act, traveling from Mississippi to remove the display.
Didn't know if there was going to be, police or anything like that, but I knew that I needed to go there. I got there and I saw it was there. There wasn't anybody defending it. And I saw that it was indeed just as evil as it looked like on my computer screen. And I figured, I'm going to take it down. So I knocked it down, and then I turned myself in.
Originally hit with a misdemeanor vandalism charge, the district attorney eventually upped the ante and hit Cassidy with a felony hate crime charge.
Which is absurd on many levels. One, I don't know how you can commit a hate crime against the devil. It wasn't any individual there. I didn't, punch any Satanists in the face or anything ridiculous like that.
About a week from the trial, the DA's office dropped the hate crime charge in exchange for Cassidy pleading to the original misdemeanor vandalism charge and paying a fine. Cassidy thought things were behind him, but the Navy soon contacted him, saying he can't instruct anymore. The Navy now seeks to discharge Cassidy, claiming his actions were religiously discriminatory and violated constitutional rights. The Sentinel reported that Rear Admiral Michael Stephan ordered that Cassidy must be made to show cause for retention in the Navy and recommended his removal. Stephan says Cassidy's actions were discriminatory, religiously motivated, and deprived the Satanic Temple of Iowa and its members of their constitutional rights. The report says Cassidy's behavior undermines morale, readiness, and trust in the Navy, suggesting it shows he cannot lead or serve alongside diverse individuals.
They said, hey, you can't fly anymore. That's my job in the Navy Reserves. I was active duty for about 12 years, flew F-18s for a few years, and then I came to Mississippi to be an instructor pilot in a different kind of jet. And so that's my reserve job.
Cassidy says the last he heard about the case was on Election Day. He hopes that with the victory of President-elect Trump, the Navy and Department of Defense will drop cases like his. Cassidy finds the whole episode upsetting. He uses the example of Osama bin Laden, saying if there was a group promoting al-Qaeda and wanting to venerate the deceased terrorist leader, people would be up in arms.
And the devil is much worse than Osama bin Laden. And so it just requires a little bit of discernment that leaders are supposed to have. That's the biggest problem in Iowa, is that they didn't have the backbone. They didn't have the backbone, the discernment to say no.
Cassidy's attorney, Davis Younce, says the accusations reflect a growing trend of targeting conservatives and Christians under policies enacted during the Biden administration. NTD reached out to the Navy for comment. We are still waiting to hear back from them. Daniel Monahan, NTD News.